Good day and welcome to Mayapin's TV News. Now to begin the news, here are some of our top stories. Delta Superb announces change of date and venue for 2025 Basic Education Schools Sports Finals. On education, ASU suspends 2-week warning strike. On entertainment, Annie Marta's music competition set for Season 3. On sports, Arsenal beats Atletico Madrid 4-0 as Victor Gyökeres ends goal drought. Now the news in full. The Delta State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, has announced a change in the date and venue for the grand finale of the 2025 Basic Education School Sports, earlier scheduled to take place at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, Asaba. In a statement signed by the executive chairman of the board, Honorable Samuel Merere, the finals will now hold on Monday, October 27, 2025, at the Southern Delta University Stadium, Ozoro, in Isoko North local government area of Delta State. Honorable Merere explained that the finals will feature all major sporting events, including football, table tennis, Scrabble, and athletics, 100-meter, 200-meter, and 400-meter relay. Superb advised all participating schools and local government education authorities to take note of the adjustment and make the necessary arrangements for the finals. The board urged all qualifying schools and officials to prepare adequately for the prestigious finals, reaffirming its commitment to promoting grassroots support, development, and talent discovery in Delta State. Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborevwori is expected to be the special guest of honor at the finals of this year's Zenith Bank / Delta State Principals Cup, which will now hold on November 6, 2025. The initial date of October 16 was changed after a protest was initiated against one of the finalists, Otokutu Grammar School, Ughelli South, for allegedly fielding an ineligible player in their semifinal victory against Urhobo College, Uvwie. After investigation, Otokutu was sanctioned and will now play the third-place game against Justice Peace and Success Academy, Ughelli South, while the final will be between Ughelli Grammar School, Warri Southwest, and Urhobo College, Uvwie, on November 6th at Stephen Keshi Stadium, Asaba, Delta State. According to the organizers, Oborevwori, alongside some members of his cabinet, will be physically present at the final. Speaking ahead of the final, the sponsors of the tournament, Zenith Bank plc, commended the organizers for maintaining the integrity of the competition while also reiterating their commitment to Nigerian youth development through investment in sports development. Moving on to education, the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has announced the suspension of its ongoing 2-week warning strike. The national president of ASU, Professor Chris Piwana, made this known in an ongoing press briefing in Abuja on Wednesday today. According to Piwana, the decision stemmed from the meeting of the National Executive Council meeting, which was held overnight and ended by 4 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Piwana noted that the union decided to embark on the strike due to the failure of the government to meet its demand on time. Recall that ASU declared a total and comprehensive warning strike starting from Monday, October 13, 2025. ASU is currently demanding the conclusion of the renegotiated 2009 Federal Government Nation ASU agreement, the release of the withheld 3.5-month salaries, sustainable funding of public universities, revitalization of public universities, and cessation of the victimization of lecturers in LASU, Prince Abubakar Adu University, and Futu. Others are payment of outstanding 25 to 35% salary arrears, payment of promotion arrears for over 4 years, and release of withheld third-party deductions, cooperative contributions, union check-off dues. Now in entertainment, Animatis has officially announced the call for auditions for season 3 of its highly anticipated music talent showcase. The event, scheduled to take place on November 6, 2025, 9 a.m. at the Sanfloxy Event Center, located along Ubeji Egbokodo Road, opposite Topless Filling Station in Warri, Delta State, is organized by King Taros in loving memory of his late sister, who was a great singer. He pledges to continue a legacy of music by his annual hosting of music competitions to raise and encourage young talents in Nigeria, bringing them to the spotlight. According to the organizers, registration is completely free to end on the 31st of October 2025. It was stated that interested participants must follow at Annie_matters and at Taros_Nobi on Instagram, then send the word interested to Annie Matters via DM. The event, which is proudly sponsored by the Mayor King Studios, Genis Fresh, Jimry Collection, and others, promises to offer amazing prizes this year. The winners goes with 500,000 naira in a record deal, while the first runner-up goes with 300,000 naira, and the second runner-up takes home 200,000 naira. Now on the business news. Delta State government has announced that its proposed 1.5 trillion naira 2026 budget will focus on capital projects and social welfare as part of Governor Sheriff Oborevwori's strategy to consolidate on his administration's more agenda. In the meantime, the Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Public Information, Charles Aniago, disclosed yesterday during a briefing in Asaba, where he explained that all ministries were finalizing their submissions in line with the approved medium-term expenditure framework. According to him, the government intends to launch several new multi-billion naira projects in the coming weeks, including the Otowodo Junction flyover in Ughelli, as part of efforts to sustain the momentum of ongoing infrastructure renewal across the state. Aniago assured that the Oborevwori administration will not allow political timelines or pre-election distractions to slow the pace of governance, emphasizing that contractors had been ordered to maintain steady progress in all active projects. Also, Aniago revealed that Oborevwori would today depart for Germany on an official working visit to strengthen the state's technical partnership with leading construction giant Julius Berger. It disclosed that the governor would be accompanied by the technical assistant to the governor on infrastructure and himself, noting that the trip was strictly a working mission designed to secure better project terms and deepen collaboration on key construction initiatives. Now on the foreign scene. ChatGPT maker OpenAI has unveiled an artificial intelligence-powered web browser to challenge competitors like Google, which operates Chrome and the most popular browser in the world. ChatGPT Atlas does away with the address bar that is a key feature in search, with boss Sam Altman saying it was built around ChatGPT, as the company made the new browser available on Tuesday on Apple's macOS operating system. The arrival of Atlas comes as OpenAI seeks new ways to monetize its massive bet on artificial intelligence and capitalize on its growing user base. OpenAI said Atlas would also offer a paid agent that conducts searches on its own for users of its popular chatbot. However, the agent mode feature will only be available to paying ChatGPT subscribers. Finally, on the world of sports. Arsenal trashed Atletico Madrid 4-0 in their UEFA Champions League clash at the Emirates Stadium on Tuesday night, as both teams failed to hit targets in the first half despite creating a number of chances. The Gunners, however, scored 4 times in the second period through Gabriel Magalhaes, Gabriel Martinelli, and Victor Gyökeres brace. Arsenal joined defending champions Paris Saint-Germain and last season's beaten finalist Inter Milan on 9 points from the 9 available on the course for the knockout rounds. Inter Milan also crushed Belgian outfit Union Saint-Gilloise 4-0. At the Estadio de la Semarica, Manchester City defeated Villarreal 2-0, courtesy of first-half goals from Erling Haaland and Bernardo Silva. Now to end the news, recap on our headlines. Delta Suburb announces change of date and venue for 2025 Basic Education Sports Finals. ASU suspends 2-week warning strike. On entertainment, Anime Artist competition set for season 3. On sports, Arsenal beats Atletico Madrid 4-0 as Victor Gyökeres ends goal drought. That's the news as read and edited by Tiniola Emanuela. Thanks for watching.